Hi, I'm Matt Silva, and I'm going to review the OTO Lawn system. I live in Satellite Beach, Florida, where you can grow a number of wonderful tropical plants. So the problem that I'm trying to solve with the OTO Lawn system is my traditional in-ground irrigation system here. Let's see, it is an older system and it breaks constantly. You know, sprinkler heads always snap, the in-ground pipes get clogged, so I got to fix it. So I was spending, hundreds of dollars easily in parts every year. And on top of that, when you live close to the beach, the well water is got a lot of salinity to it. So not a lot of plants like that. That is where this system comes in. Now I'm going to walk you through what I like about it and what I don't like about it. Okay, what I like about the OTO Lawn system. One, it's actually a pretty darn good looking product. It looks very good in my yard and goes well with the aesthetics. Two, the solar panel works pretty darn good. The ones in my front yard I don't have to worry about as far as getting them charged. Now the ones in my backyard, I do have to supplement that charge, but they provide a very long power cord. It's about 50 foot, as well as additional accessories like an external solar panel, which I can show you here that in a second. There you go, I have my solar panel sitting on top there, and you notice this unit is missing, and I'll get into that in a sec, but that's going to fall into what I don't like about the OTO here in a few. So the OTO has really great range as far as my yard goes. Like this unit over there covers all of this area here, and this whole back wall of vegetation. As well as this whole wall of areca palms. Like I can hit this entire thing with this unit. So it covers this area very well, and all the units that I have set up in my yard cover that area very well. Even the one that I had over by my pool that's missing, it waters all these plants by the hot tub area, and it will also water all the plants all around the pool area. The app itself is super easy to use to set up the product, as well as your zone and your schedules, and as well as any of the solutions that you can get for the devices. And overall, I think the product itself is a terrific product and a total game changer for my plant watering and irrigation needs. Like everything, it's totally automated. All of my pots, all these hard to reach spots, it gets it. It does an awesome job. Now, that being said, let's get into the ugly part, the warts. So one, customer service and the ability to service your product is very difficult. This has been missing for just about a month now, but it's also been not working for longer than that due to an issue with the power input. It just wasn't charging, and after some back and forth with their customer service, they finally said, okay, go ahead and ship it back, which I did, and I have been waiting ever since, and with no avail. So that's kind of the downfall here, because it's parts and the unit or getting it serviced is it's not readily available. Like, whereas an in-ground system, I could just go over to Ace Hardware or Lowe's and I can easily pick up more parts when something breaks. So that's, they got to step up their game there, because my plants can't go for that long without water, and I can't just manually water it that long every day. My schedule doesn't allow it. The next bit is how they design their solution ecosystem so that you are totally locked into their products. So for example, this ran out and I can't use my own. I have to buy their specific product. And the problem with that is, one, my plants have specific fertilizer needs, and their fertilizer isn't going to cover the range of tropical plants that I have. So I need to be able to supplement that, and you just can't do that, right? So you're kind of locked into their solutions, which is highly annoying. They have these little, I'll show you here, these little QR codes where you scan them, and then it keeps track of, you know, whether or not it's empty. Yeah, it's the 1304. So it's like, well, what if I wanted to add a 2020? You know, that just isn't going to be possible here unless you come over and MacGyver something into the main input, which I'm sure you could do, but why the heck am I going to, you know, spend several $100s on this unit if I can't just simply add, you know, a fertilizer or solution of my choosing? So apart from those two big issues, again, I absolutely love the product. I love the application and technology. It's been a total game changer for my watering needs. But we'll see. I'm going to continue using them for the foreseeable future. But I do think they need to step up their game in those two areas that I just mentioned. And I'd be a pretty happy camper. So now stick around if you want to get a little bonus tour of my garden. All right, we have a bunch of Cavendish banana plants here. I just chopped down one because it produced and got bananas off of it. So it's laying in the ground somewhere in there. Got some pineapples, just chopped the top off of some ones that we picked up at Publix, and boom, they're just growing like crazy here. Got more ground cover in the back there, some sweet potato. I got some ornamental grasses. This is pretty cool. I got a peach tree right here, and it's doing very well. Right behind it, I have black sugar cane, and I might take a piece of that. At least you got some roots sticking out on the bottom there. I might take a piece of that and put it somewhere else. Here I have a sugar apple tree that has produced fruit for me, and it's very delicious. I have a nice bay leaf here. I got some natural Florida plants here. Got to give love to the Florida natives as well as the firebush. This right here is a Brazilian palm. And I have another bay leaf right here. This is Old Spice. It smells so good. Just crush some up and give it a smell. This right here, this is an ice cream bean plant. So it grows these long pods that apparently the inside you can eat, and it's like a cotton candy texture that tastes like vanilla ice cream. Here right next to it, I have a cashew tree growing, which is pretty interesting. We'll see how that does here. This is a strawberry guava plant. And here is a fig bush tree. And this is some sort of lettuce. I forgot the exact name of it, but you can actually eat those, but it grows big and those leaves get huge. And there's a lemon guava, a little sparse right now. Hopefully that grows in. Some more ornamental style plants. This is a cool tree. It is a gourd. So hoping that that produces some, you know, interesting subjects here in the near future. And this is doing amazing. This is my olive tree. You get that ocean breeze here, and it just really loves it. Here we got some Confederate jasmine growing up this pergola. And then towards the back side there, I have passion fruit growing. And it has produced us an amazing amount of passion fruit. And right here in front of me, this is a cocoa or cacao. And so I think next year I'm going to put that into the ground. But this year I'm going to keep it in a pot, protect it from hurricane season, which is right around. This is my wall of areca palms, which I put in, which gives us cover from the neighbor's house, which is right next door, and gives you a little sense of privacy, and as well as just feeling very jungly botanically. And then this path I absolutely love. You end up coming around, and you get this really nice wall, again, just lush green plants. So I have various alocasia growing on the side there. You see I got some elephant ears over there, the giant ones. This is a Mitragina or Mitragina speciosa, also known as kratom, and this grows really well here. I bought that when it was much smaller than this one, and it's absolutely exploded. So I'm pretty happy about that. Come over here. You'll see these elephant ears. I mean, they were doing excellent, but given the issue the past month with not getting them enough water, the sun is really at its peak here in summer. They're kind of taking a beating here, but I think come September and beyond, they're going to be doing awesome. Here's a dragon fruit. Got a beautiful flower coming in. Strawberry tree is one of my favorites. See if we got a nice little fruit right here. I'm gonna eat. Beautiful mango tree I planted within the last year, and I love doing sweet potatoes as little ground cover here. They're just prolific. But this is just the hot tub area. You just have it, you know, in this botanical jungle. Love the hanging baskets. You got your baby sunrose here. Absolutely love potted plants as well. This is a bromeliad shade lover. I got that when it was a baby, and now it's just absolutely ginormous. I have a few more in pots on the corners of the pool here. And these are the sun-loving versions, the silver leaves. And I planted these fishtail palms. I really wanted to have just a wall of green so that I feel like I am just in a botanical jungle in the backyard. And so far it is working out. Moving on through this massive plumeria, which was here when I bought the house and kept it. It's a beautiful tree. Crap ton of leaves and flowers though, as you can see. Gotta be on that with the blower. Just come through here. We should blow it all out. This used to be a massive bush, went all the way up top, but it was getting a little scraggly looking, so I cut it back, and hopefully it'll grow in a little fuller here. And we make our way full circle back to the front of the house.